have never seen the military play the kind of role that they have played in this last election. I have never seen it throughout my political career. Even under the military, as a military government, transiting to the civilian government, the military have never played that kind of role. The military has always been involved in providing security. But in this case, that was not to be. This was pure political interference, directly. If time permits, we will also be able to show you some visuals for you to see whether they are fake military or fake army, as has been alleged. The fake army that will arrest people and take them to the division. Fake army will arrest people, take them to the division. We will show in the visuals, and we'll name the names of officers who were directly involved from one local government to the other. In fact, if you go to the 6th division, the base, if not, maybe they may have cleared the evidence now. Ballot boxes, electoral materials. The takeoff is normally from the base. The takeoff from the base. Now let me say, election took place in Rivers State. Election took place in Rivers State. From the polling units, elections were conducted. The only local government where there was no election at all, no materials left the right center was Abua Odua local government. All the other local governments, elections took place. It was during the collation period, that was when the military came in. They would come in at the collation center and cut away materials or arrest the electoral officer or the returning officer and will mercilessly beat up the PDP agents. Will mercilessly, not just beating them, but mercilessly beat them and chase them away from the collation centers. So that, what I'm trying to say, that election took place, the polling units, but during collation time, that's when they come. And they come with the military hillocks. You see them, they come with the military vans in all the collation centers and cut away, particularly EC from 8C. Particularly EC from 8C. EC from 8C is a form that used to declare the governor in every local government. That's EC from 8C. And then, in terms of House of Assembly, they will cut away EC from 8B1. EC from 8B1. That was what they were doing. Now, let me start from, I voted on the 9th. And then I came back to Government House around 6 p.m. At about 7:38, I got an intelligence that the army had taken over the headquarters of my local government to cut away the results because they were about collating my own local government. Even though I've been getting reports of other local governments, I never believed it, that it will even get to my own local government. At 8 p.m., I left Government House here with a few people who were around me, and I moved straight to my local government at Romodoma. Behold, the military took over the place to cut away the returning officer and all other electoral materials. What was the military doing in the collation center? Do you know the worst of it? The agents of this party, me as a sitting governor, the garrison commander is here. He's here. The garrison commander is here. As a sitting governor, I have never one day, you have never one day seen me with an army. Never. Either in my comfort or even in government house. You cannot. Because I respect the army and I believe that the army should be allowed to perform the duties which they are supposed to. The army should not be seen everywhere, every time. But here in Rivers State, every opposition party person had not less than 10 soldiers with him. 10 soldiers. Not less than 10 soldiers. As I go to the council, when the military men saw me, they started moving out. And I saw how crowded the whole place was. The agents of even the political parties, their agents, I was the one, when I saw the rowdiness of the place, told them to enter my vehicles and I drove them out and dropped them at Romola. At Romola. So when I hear people said, I came with dogs, I came with this and that, that's not correct. But for my intervention, just like they carted away other local government, they would have also carted away my own local government. That was when even with some intelligence, that the GOC gave an order that I would have been shot, that nothing would happen. Then why was it that they did not shoot? This is said even during the briefing on Monday of the officers, during their normal briefing. All the brigade commanders or GOCs who have been here before now, none had interfered in our electoral process. None, not. We have never had this kind of intervention before. It has never happened. Now, the intelligence we got again is because, and which I've said, that there was a promise made by the Minister of Transportation that if the GOC delivers, he will be made the Chief of Army Staff. The Minister of Transportation made a promise to him, if he delivers, that he will be made the Chief of Army Staff. So many soldiers who did not carry out that order have been in detention. I will show you how the house of my Commissioner of Education was invaded. Even soldiers entering the kitchen. You know, have you watched, is it 90 minutes of Red of NTV? If you watch it, you will come closer to what happened in NTV. We'll show it to you. So that some of this is when we say it, some people think, oh, they were exaggerating. They are doing this, they are not doing that. It's not correct. Captain Inua was the one on the 23rd of February in Okrika. Captain Inua was one who snatched, who took away all the electoral materials. Captain Inua. Then this 9th of March, he was sent to Oyibu. That's Captain Inua. The person that led the attack on our chief Amanabo of Okochiri House is Captain Ali Baba. Captain Ali Baba. The one that led the attack in Opopo, Lieutenant Zango. In Buguma, Captain S.S. Balarabe. In Okrika, on this March 9, Captain A. Taylor. Major Kaoche was one who led the attack in Akilema. Captain Mageri, M.M. Mageri, is the one that led the attack at Eba. The one who led to take over the INA headquarters, Major M.D. Ahmed. M.D. Ahmed. He led the team that forced their way to INEC headquarters. The Abonima attack is quite unfortunate. But if you investigate on that 23rd, a criminal that has been declared wanted, one Christian Don Pedro, who has been declared wanted by the state government over 1 year, was the one that the military led to take the electoral materials. A criminal that has been declared wanted by the Security Council, not just by the governor of River State, by Security Council, attended to by even the garrison commander, not this one now, but the garrison commander then. But the military led him on the 23rd of March to cut away the materials, on 23rd of February, to cut away materials from the INEC Center in Akokotoro. And people who are resisting, that this is the criminal they were looking for, this person cannot carry away the materials. I'm sure when you watch also the video on what happened on the 9th of March in Abonima, you will see military men carrying the materials away. We will show you here, so you will know the fake ones and the real ones. The unfortunate part, the problem we have now is that no anybody now knows who is the fake one, so you will attack the fake one, because we should not attack a Nigerian soldier. But because they are fake ones now, according to the Nigerian army, who will bundle electoral officers and take them to the divisional headquarters. So they should be able to know the fake soldier, so that we will now know when we say fake soldier, what to do with that fake soldier. You have what happened in Ogubolo, where soldiers were climbing to go and cut away materials from my neck. You see women who are even naked saying this cannot happen. We'll show you on video. So when people are talking about what happened, what transpired, you cannot, if I'm going to give you our presentation document to you, I didn't want to take your time, it's over 30-something pages. I'm not going to read it from page 1 to page 2. In fact, in this document even, the garrison commander's name is mentioned here. In this document, the garrison commander's name is mentioned here. I didn't know that you answer Abiodun Kalajayi. So I thought I know you as Kalajayi. I didn't know you answer Abiodun. So you don't answer Abiodun. But to tell you, when you watch the videos of everything, you feel pity. I've ever said there cannot be violence in any election except when the security begins to participate to help a particular political party, and people will naturally resist. And when people resist, it is violence. Brigadier General Nengeti was one who led with the Minister of Transportation on the 23rd of February during the presidential and national election to force the electoral officer to sign a result, which the woman refused. Brigadier General Nengeti. Put his name there. Brigadier General Nengeti. His name is there. They don't put his name there. I just remember it now. But even though it's in the document here, I don't remember at that level. He escorted the Minister of Transportation to do that.